Next we go to the distance race of the evening, 9.5 furlongs. And for me, this starts the... I think Rafiji's got a chance in the second race, so that's a Sheikh Hamdan horse.
Yeah.
But I think these next 5 races could all go to horses running in blue.
Right, that's a big statement.
I think they've got a massive, massive chance. I don't just mean the boys in blue, I just mean the horses running blue.
Right.
Most of them are the boys in blue.
Yeah.
There's some nice horses in this, but I'll throw my one forward first, and then you can agree with me, because I know you already do. I like the look of Transparent. The only thing that worries me is he's been running on dirt, and not all American horses immediately like to Peter.
Oh.
And he may not take to Peter, but purely on his last couple of races in America, where he's only 4 lengths behind Voltaire Charge in a Group 2. Grade 2 in America.
I think he ran in Saratoga for Grade 1 on the dirt, as you say, 2,000 metres. He just didn't get home in that a little bit. He's going back to near his best trip, just a little bit over it possibly, but he's a Bernardini. He's an important sire for Godolphin, Sheikh Mohammed, and I really think they wouldn't risk this horse on to Peter unless he's been showing something when he's been training.
Well, I looked at this, and just as the carnival cards come out and you start looking at the carnival cards, I start looking at certain things and thinking they usually have 1 or 2 horses that you know are going to progress through the handicap. They're going to go from their 100 marks that they've got and end up being World Cup night runners.
Yeah. And
this one jumped out at me, and I thought the Fat Side Bintor's got 2. And you look at the other one, and he was 3rd in a listed race. You know, he'd won a good 100 to 110 handicap, beating another very good Godolphin horse.
Sure.
And then you look at the jockey bookings.
Yeah.
Side, normally his jockey is Sylvester.
Yeah.
And Miguel normally would ride for Charlie. So,
right, yeah.
just on that, I thought Transparent looked a very good pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it does look a good pick, and we all know Sweet Lightning from his days with when Johnny Murtaugh was riding him last year, and he just didn't look anything good, did he?
I didn't think he liked this track.
No, I don't. But he's back with David O'Meara now and William Buick are riding. Submariner for me hasn't really shown anything at this track.
Of the local trained horses, I think most of them are over handicapped now.
Yeah.
I think the biggest danger would be Mike the Cox horse.
Yeah, El Estrodosa, who run on both tracks and ran better on the turf, I would suggest, from his form.
The only thing I'd say is he was only beaten 7.5 lengths by soft falling rain, over 1,400, which the way he ran last year, I would suggest, and being a Giant's Causeway, not that that always works out, but I would suggest the 10 will suit him better, and I think that may have been a bit short for him.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I was a bit shocked in running in this actually. El Estrodosa just didn't get home over the 7 on the turf.
Yeah, but that was as a baby. And he's only 4 now, so he's only just turned 4.
Yeah, but you don't really see horses from 2 to 3 step up like 6 furlongs extra or something like that.
It's not 6 furlongs, it's 3 furlongs.
I'm clutching at straws here, but I mean, for me, I'd rather go for this horse that has been staying close to this and that hasn't. 2 points.
One, maybe Mike hasn't got a lot of distance horses this year, and he thought this was his best chance.
Yeah.
Or 2, he's not a bad judge.
He's not a bad judge.
So,
but I think back to last year, he ran a few horses at different trips to get them fit.
Yeah.
And then they come back to another trip nearer what their form was.
With a better price.
Maybe. I'm not quoting you about that one. I'm not going to go with you there.
We're not editing that.
But that's what he was doing last year, and it worked.
Yeah.
And so I'm don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of Mike.
What I'll say, just quickly, what I'll say on that is, most of the time, to be fair, they had shorter trips to get fit.
Some did, some didn't. So be wary of that. But don't get me wrong. I'll be the first one to congratulate him if he does it.
I think we're both agreeing on number 6.
Yeah.
So I actually don't want to change my opinion on this. I think the Start the Boys in Blue campaign, number 6 for me.
And number 6 for me. And I think really it's such a well-bred horse as well. It's just there looking at you. They really do.
Transparent when you look at the race card.
Yeah, if you can't see through that, you never will.
Yeah. Oh.